And our next match in this UCW World Class program, we have the UCW Television Championship on the line. Alex Hart takes on Luis Sanchez next. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? They wouldn't do it for the content, exactly. Nobody's trying to go through that ladder. You acting like it's gonna hurt or something. It's a video game, just do it. I wish there was a way to prompt, like even when watching for like doing like just AI versus AI, I wish there was a way to like prompt them to do stuff. Like press a button to get them to do something, set up a spot, whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a championship match for the television championship. Making their way to the ring first, Alex Hart. He is your challenger here tonight. This man doing everything he could to climb the ranks, and all of that has culminated in this opportunity here tonight. A shot at the television championship, one of the most prestigious titles in all of UCW Last Gen programming, held by some of the best names in the game. Don't ask me what they are, I can't remember off the top of my head. At this point, I think we'll get somebody to go through the announce table before they go through the ladder. I agree, but ladies and gentlemen, your television champion has arrived. Luis Sanchez is here. Ladies and gentlemen, excuse me if I got quiet, just trying to let you absorb the aura of this man right here, Luis Sanchez. One of the coolest, one of the baddest, one of the best, one of the brightest. Any good things that I can say about this man, I will. Carrying the television division. To say that 7 times fast. And ladies and gentlemen, a better look at the television championship before it is put up on the line here tonight. The announcer getting the crowd ready for action. A good look at the UCW World Class Arena and the current champion, the challenger, ready to go. The bell rings. The match begins. Ladies and gentlemen, UCW World Class Television Championship action underway. The champion taking the fight to Alex Hart early. Drink it in, man. Exactly. Luis Sanchez taking quite a while to get down to the ring, giving you all the opportunity to acknowledge and respect his greatness. Frog splash off the top rope connects. Luis Sanchez going for a cover early, only a 1 count. Stomps down onto the body of Alex Hart. Alex Hart taking that as fuel to the fire, back up to his feet. Luis Sanchez catches him, throws him into the ropes. Drop down, big drop kick connects. Luis Sanchez up to the top rope. Cross body connects. Luis Sanchez on fire, ladies and gentlemen. Huge kick. He caught him with that kick as well. Alex Hart throws Sanchez back into the ring. Champ ain't playing, no. Luis Sanchez comes out with a fight. He won that belt and he ain't letting it go. You've seen it every time that he has wrestled in UCW World Class. That man is in a league of his own. It's only a matter of time until he is moved from the television division, once again said that 7 times fast, to the World Championship division. But obviously as the television champion, he's kind of locked himself in limbo. Alex Hart running around the ring, trying to stop Luis Sanchez from setting up that table. Luis Sanchez just dunks underneath the kick, making it look simple against his challenger here tonight. Moving his table back into the ring. Luis Sanchez playing chess while everybody else is playing checkers. Heads back outside to grab Alex Hart, but Alex Hart is too fast, catches him with a big running knee. Collar and elbow tie-up leads to a kick to the gut. And then a big drop down on a Luis Sanchez's head. English, once again, come on. Let's get the English language down. Let's do this. Duolingo. He was going for a neck breaker. It did not connect. Alex Hart able to get the reversal. Moves Luis Sanchez out of the way. By the back of the head, throws him into the ring post. Alex Hart might be concussed after the damage dealt in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Into the steel steps. Luis Sanchez feeling the energy of the crowd, letting him know what his intentions are. He's trying to put that man to sleep, but he misses. The big springboard attack does not connect, and how much of Luis Sanchez's insides just got rearranged after that fall. Underneath the ring, he's got a sledgehammer. Alex Hart knocks it out of his hands. Picks it up and heads in to follow into the gut of Luis Sanchez. Once again, Alex Hart doing a lot of damage to his opponent. He goes up to the top rope, calls him up to his feet. Big elbow drop. Alex Hart. Luis Sanchez goes down on the underside of that table. Alex Hart calling him to his feet. Luis Sanchez, the champ, should have stayed down. Huge super kick connects. Is that enough for Alex Hart to walk out with the gold? No, it's not. Only a count of 2. Big punch to the face as well. Catches him, slams him down onto the metal bits. Alex Hart once again going for a cover. Only a count of 2. Also, thank you, Supreme Knight, for the subscribe on YouTube. I only know it was you because I know your name. And it also doesn't usually send me notifications when people subscribe to my YouTube channel, so that's weird. Alex Hart props the ladder up. Another opportunity for somebody to go through the ladder. Luis Sanchez picks him up, drops him down onto the ladder. Alex Hart falls off, rolling down on the outside. Sanchez up to the top. Big double axe handle connects. He caught him. Neck breaker from Luis Sanchez. He needs to get him back into the ring to try and walk out with his belt here tonight. Luis Sanchez knows that better than anybody else here. Gets Alex Hart back into the ring, calling him up to his feet. Luis Sanchez with an homage to the greatest of all time, Shawn Michaels, but it does not connect. Alex Hart gets caught with a kick anyway, just not the dangerous one. Adrian Wilt, yo, thank you for the subscribe on YouTube. See, I was expecting that. That's what I was expecting. Once again, thank you, Supreme Knight. 2. Only a count of 2. Alex Hart stomping on the face. Alex Hart, he's got the arm trapped. Focusing on the hand and arms, working the wrist of his opponent. Drops the knees down. Big knee to the knee of Luis Sanchez. He rolls out of the ring. Alex Hart also taking a moment to breathe. Big elbow drop lands. Steel chair down onto the body of Luis Sanchez. Alex Hart giving it everything he's got. Looking to walk out with that belt. Catches the kick. Luis Sanchez has got Alex Hart up. Big knee. Luis Sanchez might have just ended this match. He just needs to get his opponent into the ring. Trash can comes out. Discards it. Luis Sanchez catches Alex Hart with a huge kick to the head. Hart goes right back down. Sanchez picks up the trash can from earlier. Gets mad, throws it around. While you work in the mornings. Yes, sir, I appreciate it. YouTube is indeed a good place. I try and post everything so anybody who can't make it to the live streams has a place to go. I also post the long form content, so if for some odd reason you like the sound of my voice, you can just put it on in the background. Luis Sanchez catches Alex Hart. Almost through the ladder. We almost got it, but not quite. Luis Sanchez with a big suplex on the outside to Alex Hart. Big punches to the face. Luis Sanchez 100% in control for the majority of this match. Gets him and throws him into the ring. Waiting for it now. Thank you. Don't make me a liar. Gets him up to his feet. Luis Sanchez rolls over. Alex Hart caught him. Big reversal. Luis Sanchez, dazed and confused, trying to make his way to the corner. Alex Hart lighting him up with that sledgehammer. Down onto the body. Once again. Ladder is out. Give us what we want. We almost got it, but we didn't get it. I'll take a table too. Alex Hart's got Luis Sanchez. Luis Sanchez able to get a reversal drop kick to the knee. Takes him out. Big forearms to the face. Is that enough to get the win? 2, 3. Yes, it is. Ladies and gentlemen, after a grueling match, it is no surprise that that little amount of damage is what did Alex Hart in. Luis Sanchez, after a not-so-spectacular victory, walking out yet again with his television championship. Worldwide is awakening. Come on now, Drew. I almost did it. I didn't do it, but I almost did it. GG's in chat. Yes, sir.